This has got to be like my fourth time recording this. All right, let's see if we can make it past 30 seconds. All right, cool. Why am I still trying to figure out what to say? I bet. I think that's the point. I don't really got nothing to say right now, at least. But I feel like I'll put it this way: if you if you're watching this and you came here like looking for something to learn, I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna see that in this video. But if you're interested in like the beginning of something, then I'd stick around. But I don't know. I made it sound like I'm about to say something deep. I'm not. Basically, what I'm getting at is the whole reason I pressed play and re-recorded this like 4 times is really because I want to see a change. I'm pretty young. I'm in my 20s, but late 20s. And so far, life's been pretty good. I can't lie. Life's been good. I've learned my PC just turned off, but I feel like I just want a little bit more, not out of life. Of course I do. I'll take that back. Of course I want more out of life, but I feel like I want more out of myself. And to be honest with you, a lot of times what I notice for myself is that I get kind of scared to make the next move or scared to try new things. So this is me doing that now, I'd say. I don't know why I said that like I was asking a question, but it's so hard when you're talking in front of a camera. But I'm gonna try to look at the camera a little bit more too. I don't know why I'm doing that, looking off to the side. There's literally no one here but me and my dog. But what I'm getting at is the reason I'm making this video is because a few reasons. It's always been a passion of mine to create something. I've always had an obsession with recording myself, uh, doing anything, and not even just me, recording other people, my friends, and stuff like that. I've been doing that probably since I was like, probably like 8 or so. The first time like I picked up a camera and just kind of started like recording stuff, or just taking pictures and stuff. And when you're that little, you don't realize that, you may be capturing something. Even right now, you may think that it wasn't important, and it might really not be important. But the thing is, like, get a little bit more comfortable. To me, it's like a moment in time, right? And getting back to making this video, I feel like I want to start documenting moments in my life. I mean, we got social media, we got photos, we got reels of stuff, we got TikTok, but I feel like it's never anything worth like documenting. No one cares about what you're gonna go eat. Nobody cares about, like what you did for the day. But I feel like looking back at that, 10 years later or something like that, you're looking into a window of what you were in that moment. And you can kind of compare that to where you are now. And I feel like doing this right now, this video, isn't for somebody looking for something. That's why I said that in the beginning. This is more so for documentation. I want to start, improving stuff. Um, it's taking me a minute to really think of something. My fault, y'all. But I really want to start documenting this as like the beginning of something where I can hold myself accountable because I posted something and I want to be able to look back on this and see like, damn, I really locked in with this shit. And you feel me? Like that's a funny saying, like, oh, lock in and stuff like that. But you never really think about it. It's like you tell someone to lock in, that's easier said than done. We've all been there before. One of my biggest struggles is going to the gym. Believe it or not, I'm like, I want to say like I'm gonna roughly say like 240 to 235. Um, One of my biggest issues is that, and when I say that, a lot of people may think that's not heavy. Some people may say it is. To me, it's like, it's not where I want to be. I'll put it that way. And by no means do I feel unhealthy overall, or, I feel like I can't do anything. But I have an idea in my mind of, what I want to feel like and what I want to look like and stuff like that. And it makes it a bit harder when I tell myself every day, yo, I'm gonna lock in. Um, oh, I'll start today, I'll start tomorrow. It's a cliche saying like that everyone has, like it's a thing. But I think it just really hit me maybe a few weeks ago, back when I first started contemplating starting this channel, is that I want to hold myself accountable for improving things, and actually sticking with something. And honestly, I would say that's it, but it's not. I got my hobbies. I love playing basketball, spend time with family, spend time with my girl. I got my boys. I play the game a lot too. So, but that's everyone's life. But my biggest thing is doing stuff that I wouldn't see myself doing before. Um, how can I put it? One of those things being the gym, getting back to that. Um, Sorry, I just got a lot on my mind that I want to talk about. And now that I'm getting more comfortable, it's all coming out of my brain right now. So bear with me, y'all. What's really cool is the fact that some of the things that I've done in life may seem like nothing to other people. To some people, they may, really be proud of it, even if they don't even know me. But for myself, I want to be able to do something and really look back at it and be like, yo, I could talk about this forever. The fact that like I accomplished something and be able to share it with people like y'all. Um, like I said, I got my hobbies and stuff, but even if it's nothing spectacular to anyone, it's something that, I want to share with somebody. You never know what you may share with somebody or what you may accomplish that might inspire somebody, or that, I may come across somebody that inspires me even more. I got people that inspire me like tons. Um, so I'm in the meantime, I'm gonna figure out what this channel is gonna be about, but that's not really the point of today. It's about like this, literally this moment, and just like gathering all together. And the whole point of this talk right now is more so on me, just kind of locking in, right? um, just me just kind of like taking something serious and sticking with it. Um, I did a little like challenge for myself a couple months ago. Probably a little bit more, probably like 4 months ago, 4 to 6 months ago. I built a PC. I got it on my desk right now, but um, I built this computer, basically did my research, gathered all the parts, and assembled it myself. Mm, what was really cool about it is that I went into doing this thinking to myself, like, yo, I don't know the first thing about building a computer. Like, I thought it was something that, like, you pay somebody to do only because, like, number one, it's expensive. Number two, I don't feel like buying anything twice after I break it. And number three, this stuff's expensive. But it was a real cool process. It took I'll say it like this, right? The window of time for me actually starting the build probably took me no more than a day and a half. And literally that extra half a day was only because I bought like the power block. It just I didn't pay attention to the details and it was a display model, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I was pretty like the whole process I was just fascinated by it. My girl's coming and checking on me. She's like, wow, like you're really focused on it. And I was like, yeah, like this thing is fun. But I'm probably thinking about, I'm in the process actually of editing that whole process because I wanted to kind of record myself doing it and make like a how-to video a little bit. But it was also to have something like I just said to look back on and kind of think to myself like, wow, I was able to really do that. Like that's kind of cool. And it didn't break in the process. I didn't have any like issues, like I said, besides that power source. But I think that's moving forward just to push the convo along. I think that's really what I want to do is really get consistent with things, whether it be the gym, whether it be changing habits about myself. um what's another one I could say? Honestly, what's been on my mind a lot is just improving like my overall like style, my overall the way I carry myself. I don't feel like I have any issues with confidence or anything like that. Believe it or not, I'm sure my personality will come out a little bit more in videos, but I don't think that's really an issue for me. But I'm trying to teach myself something as much as I can throughout this whole process. Um, if I think of anything, I'll probably put in another video. But my name's Malik. I just wanted y'all to get to know me, and I hope y'all stick around for whatever is to come for the videos going forward. Um, you know, if you like the video, like it. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. But yeah, let's just start there. Let's just be day one of whatever it's gonna be, right? And to hold myself accountable, it's not gonna be the last day. It's just gonna be day one, and we're gonna stay consistent with this. So hope y'all stick around. Peace. Yo, is that good? Did I do it? Yo, imagine the whole time I wasn't recording, actually. Bro, that was 13 minutes. Yo, I think I just yapped saying nothing the whole time. God damn.